Alrighty, I'm working on a very nice luxury apartment complex here. We have an apartment here that the tenants ruined and they made a big mess. So we're going to have it all straightened out and cleaned up. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bare of the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a switch loop or a 220-240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. So we're going to replace a light here that the tenant smashed, and we'll put up a nice brand new one, and hopefully the next tenant will be a very good tenant that will take care of the apartment. The landlord has a very good reputation around town. He is known for taking good care of his tenants and his properties. And it's a joy to help him out because I make good YouTube videos and I put them up on my YouTube and Facebook. And I'll show you how to replace a wall light. Since this is a nice luxury apartment complex, we bought a very nice light to put up here, so we'll take our little knobbies off here. Put them right here. It comes with 3 wire nuts here. So this is the one the tenant smashed, so we're going to take this off. We'll save our pieces in hardware. We're going to use these shorter 832 screws because those other ones just about touch the back of the box there. So we're going to use 2 shorter ones. We'll use these to screw our other bracket on here for the new light. Well, it went down the drain, so you know what? We don't get upset. We don't get frustrated. We'll just use this. We got a shorter one on here we can use. Oh, we got to use that one, so we'll just cut a new one, that's all. It doesn't pay to frustrate over anything. No, it doesn't. If you lose something, you lose it, that's all. So we're going to take our wire nuts off here. Once it goes down the drain, it's gone. You don't get upset. Just leave it there. Okay, so we take down our old fixture. It's all busted, and you can see the light bulb is smashed inside here. So this is our new fixture we're going to be putting up. So we'll put one screw here. We'll get it centered here, so it's centered on the box. So, we'll be glad we lost that screw instead of frustrating, and we'll just cut one here. And it's nice not to have a bolt cutter, so we have to do it the hard way. We're not going to be able to cut it with that. Cut it. And we got it to fit, so we are happy. So now we'll turn this so that our cross piece is straight across here. We want these two screws to be straight across, like this right here. So we'll put this one in. And we'll put this one in. We'll just set our light on here to make sure it's straight. It's going to fit there perfectly. So we'll open up our ground screw here, and we'll bring our ground wire up. We'll get it up here. Close our loop so our wires around the screw properly here. We'll tighten this ground screw up. Make sure it's nice and tight. So we have our ground, our white, which is our neutral, and our black, which is our live wire. So our bare wire is the ground. So first we'll hook our black one up. We'll get our, I'll strip our wires back so I get a nice even wrap around the wires here. Okay, so we'll take our strands here, we'll make sure they're all standing up straight. We'll put our insulation up to the bottom here. We'll get our strands. We'll wrap them around the solid wire here. Get the strands wrapped around the solid wire there. Make sure get a nice even twist. I'm going to just look and make sure all our strands are in the way place I want them. Yes, they are. So we'll take our copper's even at the top and our insulation's even at the bottom. We'll take our wire knot. We'll twist it on here nice and snug. Make sure it's nice and tight. And make sure insulation is up inside the wire knot. Now we'll do our white wire. We'll get our insulation even at the bottom like this here. Wrap our strands around our solid wire like that. Make sure our copper is even at the top and our insulation is even at the bottom like that there. Take our wire knot and we'll just go down all the way on here. I'll take my flashlight and just look up in here, make sure our insulation is up inside the wire knot, which it is. And we'll get our ground wires together here. Get them even like this here. Get our copper even at the end, and there's no insulation here, so we'll just get this twisted together here. Get it like that. Now this fixture can go either down or it can go up. So we're going to have it facing down. Okay, so now we can just fold our wires into our box here. Get our ground wire down out of our way here. And we'll make sure our wires go into our box here. And we'll set our light right on the bracket here, like that. And we'll stick our little so it's a little crooked, so I'll just have to turn this and make it go down a little bit more here. Okay, let's make sure all our wires are going into our box here. Now it's fitting on here nice and straight. And we'll just put our little knobs on here. Make sure it's nice and tight. And now we can put our globe on here. It goes on with this piece here. It just threads on. I like this really nice globe. It has like little tiny bubbles in it. So for a nice luxury apartment, we get the nice fancy decorative lights. And it just screws on like this. Alrighty, so that is how to replace a light fixture doing some maintenance in a luxury apartment complex. Peace. Thanks for watching.